On this 2014 Ford Fiesta, we're going to review and install Titan Chain Snow Tire Chains, part number TC1126. This is a Class S chain that is designed for vehicles that have limited clearance between the tire and the bodywork and the suspension components behind the tire. You can see a little bit twisted link here, a little more detail when it's on the tire. And again, this is great for snow and also gets a good grip in the ice as well. And this is a great chain to keep with the vehicle, such as when you're in the highway to get yourself out of the jam. Now this chain does meet DOT approved standards. Now it's a good idea to do a few test fits like what we're doing here to make sure you're familiar with them before a time comes till you need them. First off, this hook always sits to the outside of a tire, and this smaller hook always goes towards the end of the tire. When you put it onto the tire, make sure these two ends are facing towards the front of the car. The end of the hooks right here, you want this pointing towards the ice and snow, and this side facing towards the tire. These two ends right here always face towards the back of the vehicle when you first put them on. If we take a look at this section here called the crossbar, you can see the links are twisted. This twist is intentional and is designed to work in ice and snow conditions. Let's go ahead and put it on our tire now. Let's go ahead and drape it across the top of the tire. Make sure the crossbar is even across the tread of the tire. Don't have to be exact, you can go by feel. Make sure your ends are not tangled up. And put them down towards the bottom of the tire. Our first connection point will be on the inside edge of the tire. It's a good idea to go ahead and turn the tire to one side, make it a little easier access to it. Now when we make a connection on the inside, our hook will just connect to the chain like that. Now we want to take up the slack, but not too much, but basically we want to follow the edge of the rim. So we'll scoot it in a few links, and we'll have a little bit left over. It's a good idea to keep maybe a few zip ties around as well to secure this to the chain as you go down the road so it's not flying around. We'll do our outside connection just like we did on the inside, but this long hook actually works as a tensioning lever as well. We'll go ahead and run it through the link here. You want to use the link on the outside that's +1 or -1 of the same link that's used on the inside. Anything more than that, then you probably want to readjust it. We'll go ahead and push the lever back towards the front. Make sure the hook is away from the tire, and we're good to go. Now our chain fits really nice as it is, but there is a little bit of room for improvement. The manufacturer does recommend a separate tensioner to take up the slack. We're going to use part number Tcma2. This rubber tensioner basically connects to the chain with 6 points of contact. Make sure the hook is away from the tire. Just make sure you're even all the way around the tire. With the tensioner in place, you can see how it pulls down on the links here and here for comparison. This will allow the chain to sit as snug as possible to the tire. And with that, that'll finish it for a Titan Chain Snow Tire Chains, part number TC1126 on this 2014 Ford Fiesta.